Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alicia and today we are going to be doing our June new releases. So I'm really excited. I think by far out of all the months so far, this might be one of my favorite months because of both designs. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so first things first, before I forget, I wanted to mention some things that will be retiring from the shop, and those are going to be scripts, icons, and also the micro kits. So those are all listed under the retiring section. I believe it's like retiring by the end of April 30th. I don't have some of the scripts with me, but they're basically the same size sheets as these, but they're just scripts. And then these are the icons. These are just some of the icons I have in shop currently. There's coffee cups, there's a celebration, meal icons, laptops, things like that. And then the other things that will be retiring are also the micro kits. So these are currently some of the micro kits that I have. There are 2 pages. So we have some boxes, some washi. There's like headers over here, like little header strips on this side, and then there's like additional boxes, some date covers, all the different things. I have a few videos setting these up on camera with you guys, but these are just some of the ones that I currently have with me. There's like an additional add-on sheet too if you needed extra boxes, but yeah. And then just an example of some of the spreads that's laid out. This is one of them, and I do have a plan with me for this one, and I think another one is like this. I have like a few of them, but these are just examples of how they looked like after I laid them down. Of course, like the icons and the foil is from my own stash, but this icon is from my shop. I think like this icon's from my shop as well, these laptops. So there's just like different things, and this is kind of what it looks like laid down in the sizing of those icons. And of course, this is what the kits look like too. But those are the micro kits that will be retiring as well. And I most likely will be doing a reformat of these, but this will be down the line. Definitely a lot of things changing, a lot of things going, but a lot of things coming in the future. I can't quite say near future because it's definitely a work in progress, but those are the things I wanted to mention. So since those are all retiring, those as well should now be 40% off as well, just like the previous retiring stuff. So it'll be 40% off from now until the end of April for those retiring items. Now let's go ahead and get into our new releases. So for our new releases, I have 2 designs as usually. So let's go through the first one. The first one that I have is going to be one that you guys have seen before, which is this design. And this, if you guys have watched my 2023 budget setup videos, you guys will know that this was one of those designs as kind of like a peek, and this is what it looked like set up. But it's going to be slightly different. I did change the thin washi for it, so as you guys can see, it's like the striped floral one, and I am obsessed with both of these designs so much. Like, I might like double plan it. I don't know how, but I'm gonna figure it out. But we have the thick washi and the thin washi as add-ons. For these, the naming convention is BK for budget kits, and then it's like the month and the year, which is 6/23 for June 2023, and this is a design 1. So BK 6/23-1 for design 1. These stickers are on removable matte paper, so are the micro kits. The only thing that is on premium matte are these icons, which I forgot to mention. But yeah, so that is a thin and a thick washi. Then we have our debt payment. This is something new that I added to the shop last month. This is a debt payment. You have your debt name, so you can name all the different debts, whether they're like student loans or like car payment or credit cards, whatever it is. The starting amount that you had for that month at the beginning that was your balance, the interest rate for it, the minimum payment that's due for that, and then the additional payment that you wanted to pay an additional, and then the end amount balance at the end of the month. But that is what the debt payment looks like. You have like a total paid at the bottom if you wanted to kind of tally everything up, and then you have your script header. This sheet is not in any of the bundles currently. There's version 1 and version 2 bundles, but this one is a la carte. But now I have bundle 1. This is going to be bundle 1 for June budget, and I love this so much. Like this is by far one of my favorite designs too, because I just, something about this thinner washi, it just looks so nice. This is the weekly check-in. So I forgot to mention. So yes, we have the June budget. You guys already know how I laid out. We have like the income strips at the top. We have two separate sections for variable and fixed, because I like to separate like my day-to-day expenses or like cash envelopes type situation. In one section we have our fixed section for sinking funds, savings, and then my whole bottom section is dedicated to all of our variable and fixed bills. I have a bunch of videos setting up our monthly budgets if you guys are curious how I use this one. Then we have our weekly check-in and our weekly balance, which is what we use to balance out our accounts. Since we are cashless budgeters, I use this to balance out my checking account. But that is what these look like in the flags. One is like a glitter, one is like a, I guess, abstract print, but those are those two. Then we have our sinking funds and our transaction log on one sheet. We have our savings tracker and our variable income. So this is budget kit, or the bundle version 1. So this is version 1 bundle, and this is 6 sheets shown. The other bundle that we have is version 2. For version 2, instead of the June budget, it is going to be with paycheck 1 and paycheck 2. So paycheck 1, paycheck 2, it just looks exactly the same as the June budget, except instead of the June budget script, it says paycheck 1, paycheck 2 scripts. But that is what these look like. And this is the version 2 bundle, which is just 7 sheets. So basically same as version 1, except it replaces this monthly one for paycheck 1 and paycheck 2. And of course, you don't have to utilize all of the sections that I use. I just like to separate everything out to be as easy as possible for me to kind of like do our budget. But if you just want to use one section, you could. Or for example, this sheet, you could technically like do the income for all of your paychecks, and then paycheck 1 you can use these 2 strips for. Paycheck 2 you can separate out again. That's also another way that you can definitely use these. But that is what the kits look like, and this is what it looks like laid down. So this is kind of what it'll look like. So we have our first section for like cash envelopes, is the best way to say it. Our fixed ones for like sinking funds or savings. Then all down here is where I put all of our bills. But I love how this looks so much. I don't know which one I'm going to use for this month, but this is what design 1 looks like. And then I do have videos setting up each of these spreads with you guys too for multiple different months. But that is the design 1. Next we have is design 2, and I love this one as well. We have the thin washi and the thick washi add-ons. Then of course we have our debt payment, total paid again. This is what this looks like. We'll do our version 1 first, which is our June budget, weekly check-in, weekly balance, sinking funds and transaction log, savings tracker, and variable income. So this is what bundle 1 looks like, which is 6 sheets. And then bundle version 2 is just paycheck 1 and paycheck 2 instead of that June budget. So that's 7 sheets. So that is what the second design looks like. And this is what it looks like laid down. Like I don't know which one to use, honestly. Like I love both of them so much. Like I really might, I don't know what the designs are going to be for next year yet, but I really might end up saving one of them to use for next year, because I really like these. And these are what it looks like side by side as well. So this is design 2 and this is design 1. But yeah, I am obsessed with them. Okay, so now let's talk about the calendars. So these are same name convention, but the difference is instead of BK for budget kit, this is BC for budget calendar. And then these are 6 23 for July 23, and then -1 for design 1. These are fitting the Erin Condren. I do have Plum paper sizing as well. I don't have them printed and cut with me, but those are going to be in the listing image. They are in a separate listing, so Erin Condren monthly calendar kits are in a separate listing from the Plum paper one, and then it will say it in like the listing name. I forgot to mention real quick that for the examples of the budget kits laid out for design 1 and design 2, those are laid out in a Plum paper planner, but for my budget with me's, I always use well, for right now for this year, I'm using an Erin Condren planner so you guys can see what it looks like laid out for both planners, because the budget kits do fit both sizes. But we have, this is the full bundle, but let's talk about just the monthly first. So for the monthly one is just this first sheet, and then we have our date dots, some payday scripts on here. This is what the first design looks like. There's 4 thin washies, as you guys might know, so you can pick which one to line the bottom with, and then you can definitely use the other sets too if you want, or if you don't want to. Then we have the dashboard in like, I don't know. And I just think this is so pretty. Like, I really can't. But these are this is the dashboard sheet for this. So you guys might have seen how I utilize the dashboard is I always like try to switch it up, because you definitely can customize it however you'd like to. But I always end up laying it out the same way as always, which looks like this. So we have some thicker pieces, thinner washies, thin washies, and I always just like lay it out like this. But you're able to customize it and lay out whichever pieces you want. So like if you didn't want this one here and wanted to put the seashell ones on top, you can. It's just really fun to be able to kind of figure out what works. I really love the design 1. And then these are going to be the bill dues. So these are the bill due labels, so you guys are able to list what the name of it is at top, and then how much it is at the bottom. There's a dollar sign, a little heart to check it off, but those are the bills. Then we have the none spent stickers, and as you guys can see, this is the colorway for design 1. There are 24 in total little none spent stickers on here for like if you have a really good month. I hope to one day be able to have 24 none spents in a month, but that is what the none spent sheet looks like. And then for the colorway is color 1, which is kind of like this cream color. I was thinking of doing like a gold color, but I thought this cream flattered it really nicely. But this is color 1. Color 2 is this light blue. Color 3 is this purple color. And then color 4 is this dark blue. So that is what the colorway is for the budget design for June number 1. And alas, as always, I have no idea which one I want to use. I feel like this is my case every single month. I finally just decided which kit to use for May. So going back to May, you guys might know I wanted to use this one, but I really wanted to use this one too. So I'm doing a mix of both of them. Anyway, this is not the video for that. So next, let's talk about the budget kit number 2. This is a budget kit design number 2. We have the June monthly, which is these two, and these are the colorway for this one. We have the dashboard, and look at how beautiful this dashboard is too. Like, I really need to incorporate both of them. Maybe I'll just have to use one of these in my 7x9 Erin Condren, which is probably what's going to happen. Even though I don't really use it like effectively, I more so use it week to week. I don't really use the monthly in it. I might just have to. But this is the colorway for this one. As you guys can see, it's very colorful for June. I really wanted to do something really colorful and bright and everything for the month of June. And I'm so happy with how this turned out. But we have our bill due stickers. Then we have our none spent. We have our color 1, which is like this soft baby pink. Color 2, which is kind of like this greeny tealy color or turquoise color. Color 3, which is like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's a really, really pretty brighter blue. And then color 4, which is like a brighter purple as well. But that is what the colorway is for June's design 2. And the whole bundle, there is a bundle that is with all of these sheets, every single one that you guys see. There's the month, the dashboard, 4 colors, none spent, and bill dues. There's also a bundle that does not have the dashboard, so I'll say no dashboard, and it'll just be everything without the dashboard. And then of course everything is also a la carte as well. But that is what the June one looks like, and that is actually it for this video. So as always, the new releases will go live on Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern time zone, and all of these new releases for June will be 15% off per usual. I know that I haven't had a new release for the planning vertical kits, even though I said I would have one every week, but that's just not happening. I just can't find time. Like, I need to figure out some type of way to plan my time better. It's just work has been stressful lately, and it's been eating up, of course, like I work 8 to 5, so it's been eating up a lot of my time, especially with the stress. I haven't been really wanting to do anything afterwards. But yeah, so let's just end the video here. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I do hope that you guys do like the designs for the month of June, because I know that I am obsessed. Like, let me show you guys again, and this will be my outro. But thank you guys so much as always for tuning in. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully I will see you guys next time. Bye.